world-1.net. Cheetahmen.
Didn't even start without laughing.
No, you can't. That's Ryan. It's Shane. It's me. I'm Kevin. Blah, blah, blah. Best game ever made. What is arguably the best game ever made?
On your mark? Or what is it?
By that I mean it's made of farts. This game is made of farts. They farted and this game came out. And if you notice, that might look a little familiar if you've been on this site, all three of you.
It was the Cheetah Men.
Cheetah Men.
The three gigantic yellow bodies. He began to explain. The Cheetah Men told of the enemies here in Game World. Don't worry, we will fight for you.
Don't worry, we will fight for you, even if it involves gay sex.
The Cheetah Men ran off, and now the Cheetah Men.
That's also on our banner. What I did was I emulated it, and then I just screen capped it, and I just photoshopped all the other stuff out because it had to be there.
Yeah.
Like they're like running toward something. They're running toward God knows what.
Like, did you just go in order, or could you have selected different levels, or what?
No,
it's the worst game ever made.
All right, so,
this is so bad.
All right, so B is jump and A is attack.
Sort of.
You can't jump.
Sort of.
In the side-scrolling thing, you can't jump. You can only attack. Every time you hit an enemy, I know you guys can't hear it because the volume's down, but the music stops for a second, which is weird.
Oh my God, they can't even. What is it? Monochrome?
No,
sound?
I did download this and play it, and it is pretty much the worst game ever made. It's so bad.
Look how awesome the top of the screen is not glitching.
Now,
oh shit! I thought there was something going on with the video right now.
In this game's defense, I never downloaded Little Red Hood. But look how the levels make no sense. It makes no sense.
You playing fucking Tetris here?
Yeah.
Level position.
He climbs to the top of the mountain, and now you're deep in a cavern. It makes no fucking sense. It's so bad.
I like how the pillars are holding up no roof.
Nothing. Yeah, there's nothing. And look at the background. It's like, this is the worst game ever made.
Yes, and like I said, B is jump, so like, you're just getting used to that's a treat. And then you see the coolest glitch in the world.
yeah, where you float on the air.
You can jump. You can just jump endlessly.
I can't get over that one pillar that's square at the top, right towards the end, holding up no roof. I can't get over that.
Well, no, here's the weird thing too.
All right, here's the first boss. Looks like Rocksteady.
It actually reminds me of Zelda 2.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay, so now you're a second.
Also, that made no sense. That made no sense. You hit it maybe twice.
All right, so here's the second.
Now you're the big cheetah.
This guy can only punch. He can't. He has no real attack. He can just jump and punch.
And really, though, it's not even a punch. It's more of a stance.
It's like it's like some weird pose. But
wait,
I found
this out. You supposed to ball down there?
Yeah.
How does that do anything? What the fuck?
You just skip to the next level.
Jesus Christ,
this is good.
Like,
this is well done. This is a well thought out video game.
Game is so bad. So I can act instead of.
Oh my God, are you hung on the ladder?
Yeah, it's great. Good game.
Yeah, because to orient
complete
yourself
color change.
Yeah, to orient yourself, if you're like not in the middle of the screen, you have to just jiggle back and forth. And so,
like masturbating.
Now that lady with the big boobs that I just killed, she's a character that you play as in another one of the Action 52 games. All these sprites are recycled from other games on this cartridge.
It's a beautiful game.
Holy fuck, that was a woman?
Yeah.
Exactly. So anyway,
I know she's jumping the bombs. Is that because they'll kill you, or?
I'm assuming so. When are bombs ever good?
Rhino Man.
I know if you throw them is what I'm saying.
This is definitely Rocksteady right here. So the way to kill this guy, you have to run all the way to the left and then tap right. You have to tap right just a little bit, so he can't hit you, but you can punch him.
Daddy, show him.
Where's Bebop?
Yeah. So and then the next level is the hardest level in the game.
Good. That's a good.
That's why you had arrows.
So this is Ares. No, not Ares. I don't know who that is. Whatever. Dumb guy. He has arrows, but his arrows. See that? Like you can only have shoot one arrow at a time. And the arrows never hit anything. You have to like do wacky like jump stuff. See, I got hit right there. I got hit again. Oh, and notice, by the way, there's no life bar anymore.
No,
there's
no life bar. It's just made up.
The last two levels, there was a life bar. Now there's not. Why?
They don't know what's going on. Like, fuck it. My child has Calvin Klein jeans to sew. I don't have time for this.
So that was the last enemy of the game. Well, no, sorry. There's two more.
No, you jump up and then you got to do that guy with the knife, right? Or that's the secret level.
I fucking blame Patrick.
Yeah, fucking Patrick with his glitter dick. Yeah, actually, at least the Caltron games were like playable.
Oh yeah. Don't get me started on the actual cartridge. We'll get into that later too.
Glitter Dick Patrick at least had a playable product. Yeah, the game
Oh, wait,
sucked.
the ladder's still going up through the roof. Could you not have gone up?
Dude.
You
Don't blame Glitter Dick.
Yeah, like guys, I mean, it's just so bad.
Don't blame
like
Glitter.
you have to like orient yourself like all the time because when you're on the ladder, the screen doesn't fix itself. Like, you have to jiggle to like move it.
I've noticed.
Why'd you go past that ladder?
Because it doesn't let you go up.
If you go up, you probably like die or something, right?
No.
That would have been great to see you like try and be like, yeah, this ladder doesn't work.
I love that
Ladder
jumping.
is out of order. I've never seen
bird thing. Notice how like, half the shots I do, cause I'm facing one way, but I hit the D-pad in the air. I shoot behind me.
I like how you're holding that pose though, and you never draw back the bow and arrow. You're just magically shooting that fucker.
It's a crossbow, dog. You didn't know? It's an endless crossbow, and that's the end of the game.
Good game.
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the final boss, and that's your.
I'm curious what my option is for main menu. What is on the main menu that requires me to go all the way back to it?
Those 52. It's just letting you say, hey, you can start over if you want.
I guess so. I just say Cheetaman World -1.net. Kevin.
Yeah,
Shane
but
Ryan.
they made a second game.
Oh no!
Here's the second version.
We should make that a separate thing, though.
No, we shouldn't. All the Cheetah Men goodness has to be on one. All right, so this is the second game. By the way, the rarest cart that I own.
That's actually where I got, not that, but that's where I got the header for the site. The next scene, because they reused the old thing.
Oh, of course they do. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, they did.
So now there's like an 8 guy. There's a guy with like a claw for a hand.
That's what I used for the site. That was from the first one, too. I think we had an 8-second drop, too, but I don't think it matters.
Hold up now. I'm still trying to work my brain around this.
Oh, it's a good game.
What happened to the kid with the fucking controller and
I don't know.
Don't worry about him.
He's jerking off. I played this.
About that guy.
So anyway,
hey, kid, we're going to take over and play for you because you're in the game now, and it's like, oh, well,
I'm going to take over for Ryan briefly.
You're never going home.
Taking over for Ryan briefly. I emulated this on my media PC so that I could get the logos and stuff off of the game so that I could use it for the site. So I actually did play this level, and it is genuinely
it's
awful.
harder than it looks, right?
No, it's impossible. It is genuinely awful. It is possibly the worst experience I've ever had playing video games ever. Nothing makes any sense whatsoever. See how the jumps? It's really like that, though. And when you hold down the button, it's kind of like random how much loft they give you on the jump.
Is that an anteater?
Am I not making this up? Shane,
it's
am
like
I not?
Bug.
Ryan, am I not making this up? Like
No,
the loft. The loft you get on the jump is kind of random. Like, there's no real, like, if you hold it, you jump this high. No, it's random. Like, maybe you jump this high, maybe you don't. Fuck you. Suck you. Just suck a dick for fucking playing this game.
Sure,
You should be sucking a cock
and the
for
level
crack instead of playing this fucking game. You should be enjoying dick in your mouth, not this, because this is bad.
And
This is like what happens when you let kids use C++ software.
I don't check this out. With these enemies, if you're not moving to the right as they go to the left of the screen, they actually just bounce off the border.
I didn't get this far because you keep dying. It's impossible to not just die all the fucking time. Because none of the hits make any sense.
Wait, you were aimed the other way and he just, what the fuck?
None of the hits make any sense in this game. It really is. It is the worst game ever.
Gotta watch out for them tornadoes, man.
Yeah, just shoot him with the crossbow. See how the snake bounced off the edge?
Yeah, but it makes no sense.
It bounces back and forth unless I'm running as it hits the edge.
Did you just get like an invisible coin?
Yes, I did. Okay,
and again,
don't worry about that.
Notice how every time he jumps, the height's just a little different. Like it's the worst game ever made.
See, look at the snake bounced off the side of the screen again. And I mean, yeah, this level is probably the hardest level in the game.
It's the worst game ever made.
So you go around, you have your bow and arrow thing, your crossbow. You shoot tornadoes. See, like they just bounce off things, and it's just a mess. This whole game is a mess.
Whoa! He just
and that just happens.
So here's the boss.
Hey, guy, way to just run through the world and go back to the other side of me.
He just peels off in circles.
He just runs to the right.
This is the disappearing man magic trick from Prestige.
Yeah.
Then you kill him.
I remember you showing me
Now
this.
you're the big guy.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Now
right,
you hit the button and you float in the air.
Like
you hit attack and jump at the same time and you just kind of floats through the air. So, like, you don't really have to fight that many enemies.
Yeah,
So
but honestly, I don't feel bad about it.
When Ned was like that Clampett whatever, because that's what that invisible guy's reminding me of.
Clampett? What?
What the hell are you talking about?
Like when they had their like.
Is that Beverly Hillbillies, the Clampetts?
Yeah, but when they had the raccoon skin hats on for some shit they were doing.
That looks like a raccoon skin hat.
I'm not well versed in the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah. You're talking about.
But thanks for that, Shane. Good contribution.
Well, he was about to jump on it there, Jack Nut. What were you saying?
Well, no, I mean, like, I don't feel bad about cheating. I really don't. Not in this game.
No. Why should you? The game is really that bad. It's the worst game. Look, every time you jump, the bars and stuff they just fucking
flicker. Yeah. Look at that. Like it's a complete mess.
It's so poorly made. They're like, I remember the first time I did C+.
Oh, and by the way, there is a reproduction of this game that's supposedly fixed. Get $300.
That's
how much the guy wants
Where's
for
the ROM? I want to play that.
The guy wants $300 for.
Yeah, tell him to go fuck himself. He'll release the ROM and he'll like it. That's what he's gonna do.
So as you're falling, if you hit punch, you float back to the top again.
Yeah, punch and jump at the same time.
Well, because I punch and the punch like freezes you for a second, and then you hit the jump button right away.
You gotta play it to do it.
So here's the monkey man.
And it's an anger. Now, funny story though. Look at the monkey. The actual frames per movement on the monkey, pretty good.
All right, so
right, like look how shameful that's like a 1 frame movement on Cheetaman, but the monkey.
Yeah, it's like 7.
Yeah. That's good frame movement.
So Shane, by the way, if you didn't notice, I didn't move on to the next stage. The game is over.
Because nothing happens. They don't know what happens. They're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're just done.
Yeah, the game is over. You just normally you could jump to the top of the screen and kill yourself.
Whoa, did you just moonwalk backwards, downward?
Don't even worry about what I'm doing. I'm just dancing.
Can you make a moonwalk? You should make a moonwalk. Moonwalk.
Yeah. But there is a way to access the missing levels of the game. Now, this is where I've talked to you guys about this before.
This is where you shine.
All right, so basically, if you have the cartridge...
Are these different videos, by the way? Am I going to have to, like, download these and splice them all together?
No, this is one video.
Okay.
So these are the missing levels.
Now, you have to, what, pound restart, right?
You basically, you hold the start button on the control pad, and you hit reset. The game will automatically start because you're holding start.
Was that intentional, or was that just like a thing?
No, I think it's just awful programming.
It just wasn't finished.
Yeah, but so you hit reset, and sometimes the game will just randomly start on it should be level 5, like technically, because I've done 4 levels already, but it says level 3. I don't know if you noticed in the first Cheetahmen game, there's 4 level 3s.
So technically, you're kind of like in world -1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Site
I'm in a world
reference.
that not very many people have actually ever seen. So,
Yeah.
I
so
remember
basically,
the first time.
you hold the starter button.
Wow, that was it. Really?
You hit select until the game starts up on, because it says like starting level 1 or whatever.
By the way, this level,
it'll say starting level 3.
this green
That's
level
when you
reminds
start
me of Ninja Gaiden a little bit.
A little bit. But yeah, so that's how you access the levels. And I actually found that out through a YouTube video. I think her name was DeLorean45 or something.
Shout out. You referenced her a couple of times actually. The first time,
well, because the first time was the first time I got a hold of these levels, because I watched her video to like see how to do it, and I had never seen I didn't know how to get them.
Is she hot? What's her cup size?
I couldn't tell. I don't even think her picture's real.
Aw, shame.
But
Too bad we couldn't get her on. That'd be fun. This looks like Contra.
I don't know.
Like straight up Contra.
Is it bad that I want to see a crossover game where it's Cheetah Man versus Parappa the Rapper?
that doesn't make any sense. You have awful ideas. Anyway, moving on to something.
This is it. This is the boss, right? This is it.
All right, so this is the final boss of the game. It's the guy with like the weird mechanical arm thing that you see the shadow of in the beginning of the game.
I remember the first time Ryan sent me this video. I was at the bar, and I was playing it on my S3, and people were like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "You wouldn't even know, bro."
It's probably it is the rarest game on the Nintendo Entertainment
Hands
System.
down, it's the rarest. You wouldn't even know, bro. Bro, do you even lift, bro?
So basically, this is the same strategy as that Rocksteady thing from the first.
Seriously,
You just
so
get out of range
terrible.
and just hit him.
Oh, by the way, when you win, nothing happens. Nothing.
Yeah, yeah. Now
Nothing
watch for the
happens.
amazing ending.
Oh,
of the
wait.
game.
It's the
So
most.
is he like
fun-
running one way and
He
then
just goes in
skipping back?
Yeah. He just goes in circles. And then when it's over, nothing happens. It's so unsatisfying.
I'm saying it looks like he's running to the left but skipping to the right.
Well, because I'm hitting him, because I'm beating him up.
Yeah, he's hitting him, so he runs away.
No, I'm saying just the animation of him is what I was getting at.
And
Now here's the ending. And nothing happens.
and nothing happens.
You just get stuck, kind of.
You did. Fuck you for beating this game.
All right, 8
Fuck
seconds.
you.
And I just killed myself.
All right, good game. Now does that just bring it? You're just back at the beginning now?
Yeah, I'm back in the beginning.
All right, good game. Cheetah Man.
Cheetah Man
17
1,
minutes
2,
and 55 seconds.
See,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I would say that's Cheetah Man 1, 2, and 2.5, because I have the lost levels in there.
Well, that is world-1.net. That was Shane. That is Ryan beating what is arguably the worst. Now, I'm gonna get because this is just terrible.
Well, no,
Versus,
we should have some kind of voting on the worst games and bracket them, like Shane said.
March
But
Madness.
I like that.
Yeah, but you see, it's gonna get. I mean, you can start off easy, which one's worse,
We don't have the
Mario
user base.
3 or Abadox or something, right?
Yeah.
But then when you get to the final 4, it's just gonna be like, oh my god, I have Cheetah Men 2, I have Little Red Hood.
We've done it. We've sat through the worst of the worst.
So I've played through the worst of the worst.
Well, I just sat through it.
You
so fuck
sat
you.
through 'em.
Yeah, you're the dumbass that fucking played it. I don't know.
That,
I
what
didn't
was
tell
it?
you to do
Magic
it. I didn't
Carpet
make you do it at gunpoint. You
1000
just
or
do
whatever
it.
the
You're
fuck it was.
dumb.
What was that?
Yeah, Magic Carpet 1001 or whatever.
You had to fucking pull the game out of a blind Arab's ass and say a prayer. for it to
Definitely
work.
Little Red Hood, though. That's
Yeah,
Little Red Hood was bad. That was a bad game.
let's hope they never have a kid together.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, if we get some kind of thing together, and if I can get videos of all the games, and Menace Beach is really bad. I haven't talked about that one yet. But
you were telling me
Venice
about
Beach
that on
or
Facebook
TNC
when you were
Surface
playing
on-
that. Yeah.
no, Menace Beach.
I don't think I played Venice Beach.
Yeah, Menace Beach is a super rare, unlicensed.
Could we get into some nerdy stuff like the Beach Dudes game and stuff like that, like the
Beach Dudes?
volleyball?
Bad
Yeah,
Dudes?
the volleyball game. No, not Bad Dudes. The beach guys. The beach. There's a cool beach volleyball game that I used to play all the time with my buddy Adam.
I don't know, but I don't know. We'll talk about that here in a second.
All right, yeah. World-1.net.
Yeah, sorry, we
We're
kind of got.
talking- yeah,
We were talking about stuff.
That didn't get derailed at all. That game fucking sucked. We apologize. It's the rarest game ever made on NES. You never heard it. You never played it. There's what, 3,000 carts?
And you are better for not hearing of this piece of shit.
Good game.
Well, actually, I mean, besides the stadium events, yeah, this is really close.
So anyway, game sucked. We had fun though. 20 minutes of blast.
Blast.
Yeah, Narblast. My boy Ryan just being awesome, beating shitty fucking video games. What are we gonna do, Jekyll and Hyde next? Let's roll.
Yeah,
all right.
Jekyll and Hyde.
World-1.net. 5 minutes over. We don't usually do it. We did it for Bart versus the Space Mutants.
But that's because the others that rant.
But we had to just go. Like that just had to happen.
I'm not even done ranting, but dude, time is time.
My gullet was full of things to bitch about with that game, like how the colors made no sense and all the goofy shit. This was just bad. Like, I can't even make apologies for this game. Like, there's no like, well, what were they thinking? No, they weren't thinking. That game's just it fucking sucks. Like, there's nothing. There's nowhere I can go with it. It was terrible.
Bart versus Space Mutants.
I can literally say, to get the header for the
that's
site,
gotta be in the bracket for worst games.
No, I played it. To get the header for the site, I had to grab some screen caps.
The Simpsons need like their own bracket.
Well, they had money. They made a lot of money, so whatever. These guys didn't.
Yeah, there are 4 Simpson games, so we could do that. That could be like in its own.
That's another thing, though. They made money. This stuff, they were trying to make money.
Represents the entire Simpsons franchise.
So, to get the banner,
virtual board.
Ninja Turtles and X-Men got to be in the worst game bracketology.
Yeah.
Well, Ninja Turtles isn't really that bad. It's just incredibly difficult. The game itself really isn't that bad.
No, it's bad. That's a bad game, Ryan. It's a bad game. No, fucking admit it. It's a shitty game.
I don't know, man. It was good, but
are we gonna have to reference Video Game Nerd? Because he was right. Like where you have to go through the seaweed and it makes you lose energy, and it's stupid. Or they put you in so many situations where you need to get a pizza to save your life, but you're gonna lose all your life to get the fucking. It's a bad game.
I hated the bomb diffusing bullshit.
That game sucked.
It's not that bad. You guys
sucked.
Crybabies.
Or your turtles lose energy driving around in a van. That's so cruel. It's just so fuck you. It's like, fuck you for playing this. Fuck you. Everybody hates you.
This is 45 minutes. Do we need to restart a call?
Probably.
Yeah.
No, we are on 23 minutes for the thing. Anyway, okay. World-1.net.
Dang, we still haven't stopped recording from the last one?
No, we're still going, you assholes. We never said goodbye.
Bum, you should have stopped it a long time ago.
I tried to. You just started talking about
just hard cut off. Whatever. No one's listening anyway.
No, I think Cheetahmen deserves rambling.
You know what? It makes as much sense as the fucking game does. Run with it.
Right?
Exactly. Talking about? You jump and you. I don't. We didn't even talk about Saddam Hussein.
The game sucks.
Saddam Hussein was an enemy.
Fucking game. No, okay. Cheetahmen blows.
Saddam Hussein, where are you going?
Here's the thing, though.
He was in the first game. Trust me, you missed.
I actually played it. Like the first time.
That's harder than it looks, right? It's harder than I made it look.
I mean, other than like the classics, normally with the really bad games, it's only Ryan that's played it. But to get the screen caps for the site, I played this game. It's fucking awful. It's the worst game I've ever played. The game control is terrible. The blocking is terrible. Everything that happens makes no sense whatsoever. It's the worst game I've ever played. Period.
Yeah, but I've played some doozies.
And I did actually.
Like I said, those games actually aren't as bad as some other ones.
Also for the site, though, I did play Mr. Gimmick to get those screen caps, and that game is fun.
Oh, you did actually get a chance to play it?
Great game.
Yeah, it's a very good game.
Great fucking game. Hard. It takes a lot
you have to learn how to play
the momentum and the star, but oh my god, what a good fucking game. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Adventures on Channel 3. Kevin, Ryan, Shane, we're going to cut this off at 24:45. Love y'all. Bye.